Hey friends, hello, welcome back to my channel. It's Leah, I play with fiber, and today I wanted to catch you up on a lot of things that I've been up to. I've been gone for, I don't know, I need to check, but I haven't posted in far too long. I've been booked and blessed, so let's get right into it. Today I kind of want to just talk about, like I said, catching up with what I've been up to and discussing yarn. Today is yarn talk. Okay, we're going to be talking about the fibers that I've been using lately and things that I will be using very, very soon. I'm guessing we'll go from cold to warm weather and start with Hue and Me. This Seafarer's cap I made with Hue and Me yarn. I've got some right here. Oh, and I dropped all my yarn. I should have figured that was going to happen, but right here, Hue and Me. This is a bulky weight wool blend yarn, 80% acrylic, 20% wool. It is soft, it is bouncy, and the color palette is moody. Okay, so if you are all about the warm and cozy, the bulky yarn, vibey makes, vibey, all the vibes, whatever, you know, if you're into that, you should get you some Hue and Me yarn. This is a line brand yarn designed with the artist and genius that is Alexi. Everybody calls her Alexi. She is the creator of Two of Wands, and her list of fabulous designs is a very long one. Okay, so I've got the Seafarer's cap here that I made with Hue and Me. Right back here, this huge statement blanket scarf. It's the Elysian blanket scarf. This is also a Hue and Me pattern, and by Two of Wands. And I have one more. I'm gonna grab it really quickly. Right here, we've got the shelter pullover. I made some modifications for my personal sweater. The original pattern is a single one solid color, and I decided to do the split down the middle color block. I got this idea from Angelina of BlueprintDIY. She is a fabulous sewer, seamstress, designer. She upcycles lots of things. If you're into upcycling and sewing, specifically machine sewing, I'm all out of frame, my bad. But if you're into that, she's your girl. You should definitely check her out. She's inspired me to thrift more, to upcycle more, and just get as creative as possible. And I like how she does a lot of her concepts, and a lot of them are things that could be applied to knit and crochet. And so yeah, I've been binging a lot of her content since, you know, we're still under quarantine. Now let's move on to a fun project. I actually got to collaborate with my friends over at Clover. If you've seen my previous video, I did an unboxing of a bunch of tools that Clover gifted me. They sponsor a lot of my free content. I have lots of projects, or a few projects, you know, I'm getting up there. A few projects with Clover on their blog, and this is my latest project. I've got patch earrings, and I show you how to use punch needle embroidery to create patches and then turn them into your own earrings. I've got templates for these earrings available in my shop, and it's only $1 and you get 3 templates for 3 different pairs of earrings. You can mix and match the pieces and do whatever you want. And like I said, if you check out the blog on Clover's website, you can get all the steps and get inspired to create your own patch earrings. Or if you don't like the fuzzy look, you can go with flat stitches. Whatever you like. Like I said, the project is designed for you to be able to get creative and do whatever you want with it. And now we can get back to some more yarn. My friends at Lion Brand, oh, excuse me, I'm getting all dry. Your girl was parched. Sorry if that's really loud. Anyways, what I was saying was, getting back to the yarn, my good friends over at Lion Brand hooked me up with some Nuboo yarn. I actually have it in 6 colors. I can show you. I'm missing one. Where'd you go? Oh, over there. Prepared was the word, and I'm not following through. Anyways, My friends over at Line Brand Yarn were kind enough to gift me a lot of Nuboo, and I say a lot because I'm going to be working on a few spring patterns with them. What the concept is me taking one design and using it multiple ways. So it'll be a tapestry that could be converted into either a couple different home decor items, and once I get the design up, I will show you more about that. There will of course be a blog post, and I'm looking to do at least one free pattern from the patterns that are going to be designed with this Nuboo yarn. So I'm going to show you the colors the design will be worked with. Well, yeah, this right here. Do you see this color palette? Does it not scream warm weather, sunny days, a nice cool breeze, you know, warm, inviting, welcoming, something new, okay? Editing me here. Hey, how are you? I keep the yarn out of frame. I don't know why. I don't know what I was thinking. I thought I marked my shot. Clearly, I don't know what I'm doing, but keep watching. It gets better. I promise. Okay, bye. Okay, so we've got goldenrod here. Goldenrod. Pewter. Cream. Dragonfly, which I love. It's like this perfect teal, and mocha. And what I have to say about these colors are their perfection. They pretty much look identical to the swatches that you see online if you go to Line Brand's website and look up Nuboo. And what I've realized is that it's kind of hard getting your screen to really depict what the color's true nature is, unless, you know, until you see it in person, but these are spot on. I did a review of Hue and Me on my website, on the blog, and I do discuss how Hue and Me photographs different than what it appears in person. The shades are much more muted in person, but they're still very beautiful, just more muted. Some are very rustic, and some tones appear darker than they do, even though it's muted. It's just like a darker tone than what you would expect to see from the swatch on the website. So this is one of those yarns that you want to be cautious of that with, but especially if you're like working on a commission or you want to match colors, you have to be cautious with this yarn. But nevertheless, when you do receive it, the colors are still absolutely stunning. But I just wanted to point that out for an example. But for Nuboo, it's 100% lyocell, and this, I believe, is a plant source fiber. I believe it's from bamboo. I'll correct myself if I'm wrong. And yeah, this yarn, so soft. So incredibly soft for a plant-based fiber. Because you know, sometimes with cottons, they can get kind of itchy and scratchy, have a bit of a, what is it, like a bite to it. There's none of that here. I've yet to work with it extensively though, so I will get some swatches worked up for the design and let you guys know later how it is to work with, whether it's splitty or if the fibers, the strands don't have much integrity to it. But I don't expect to have that issue with this, or at least I hope not to, because I think it's absolutely gorgeous and I can't wait to really get in deep with this. Some more Lion Brand yarn that I have, but I'm actually giving it away because your girl hit 4,000 followers on Instagram. So I finally decided that now is the time for me to do a milestone giveaway. So yay for those of you who have never seen me do a milestone giveaway and thought, is she just against that? No, I'm not against that. I never felt compelled to do so. But here we are, 4,000 followers later, and I'm getting to it. These two colors are going to get given away. We have Replay, which is a tape style yarn. And when I tell you this is soft but sturdy, they say on the website on Lion Brand, this is also more Lion Brand yarn if I didn't mention that, that this would be good for garments. And I could totally see why, because it's smooth and it's really breathable and airy. So I could see summer and spring designs with this if you're into garment designs or you like making garments from crochet and knit patterns. or even if you're into weaving, I think just this texture would look really good woven into a tapestry. But you've got Replay here, and like I said, it's a tape yarn. This is 100% Tencel, so it's a part of their sustainable stitches line of yarn that they carry. And I like that. I actually like working with yarns from their sustainable line because it's either recycled or it's repurposing fibers, so we're removing waste. And I try to do that. I try to live more consciously. I'm not perfect by any means, but at least if my craft can be more conscious, then that's a win in my book. But this Replay, it's amazing. I'm going to find a reason to acquire so much more of this. And if you hear my children, you know I got them. This color is called Tuscany, and it's a beautiful like rose gold. So soft, so pretty. And then this is another color of Nuboo, and this one is called Duck Egg, and it's a gorgeous duck egg blue. Like, I love it. I'll be giving away 4 balls of this and 4 balls of Replay in my giveaway. And that's not all. I'm also having hooks sponsored by Clover because they're my homies. They will be part of the giveaway as well. And I've got some indie dye yarn for my friend Teresa at Fuzzy Whatnots. When it gets in, I'll be sharing more about that. So if you're not following me on Instagram, you definitely want to be doing that. Subscribe to my blog so you don't miss any updates. And last but not least, in the yarn department, I made some new friends. Your girl's making friends out here. I've made some new friends over at Darn Good Yarn, and I'm really excited to be working with Darn Good Yarn because they're another company that is seeking to do good for the world as well as fiber communities. They've teamed up with artisans around the world, specifically in areas of India and Nepal, where they work with women who hand dye, spin yarn. They repurpose fabric from their saris and make ribbon yarn. They've got beading kits, macrame kits. They even have like faux fur pom kits. If you can think about it, Darn Good Yarn has a kit for it, or just the individual supplies that you can purchase if you want to do your own thing. They gifted me this to try, and I'm in love. This is their pure superwash merino wool. This is a sport weight yarn, 200 yards per hank. Like I said, this is independently dyed from one of their artisans. They work with, I believe it's either between 400 to 600 independent artists around the world. They provide so many different resources to underserved communities. And I just love what they're doing and the products that they offer. They do have a lot of novelty and specialty yarns that you're just not going to find anywhere. And if you're into weaving or just alternative fiber sources for various arts, they got you covered. I actually used this yarn. I will be knitting up something with it, but in the meantime, I got crafty, and I'll get you a quick glimpse into what that is. I don't show it off too much because I've got something planned for reels for my Instagram. So I'm kind of I want to keep the shock value a little high, because if you follow me on Instagram, you know I'm addicted to making reels, and I put a lot of thought and effort into these, and apparently for those of you who know, it shows. So really quickly, I'm going to give you a glimpse into this prop that I made with the Darn Good Yarn, and then like magic, it's going to disappear. Okay, don't blink or you'll miss it. I made my own halo. Wait till you see it with the look. I have it pinned on Pinterest how I made this, and there's also a TikTok about it. So if you really want to get into this, follow me on social media. That's all I have to say. Okay, anyways, back on track here. Whoa. So corny. Do I have anything else that I really want to share with you all, or that I actually can publicly share with you all? I talked about the giveaway. I talked about my yarn. I was talking about the patterns that I'm loving with it. What else? I think that's really it. I think so. Oh, one final plug. Though for Darn Good Yarn, I do have a coupon for them. So if you wanted to shop, check it out. I will include a link down below. I'll link to all of the patterns and the yarn that I've discussed and the projects. All of that will be found in the description box below. Use the coupon code IPlayWithFiber15 to save 15% off your purchases with Darn Good Yarn. That'll be good through March 31st. Other than that, I think that's all I got. I don't know why I keep doing this. I've been probably spending too much time on TikTok, to be quite honest with you. Growing social media accounts is a wild, it's a wild experience. Like, random tangent. Excuse my random rant while I discuss social media culture and the process that it's taken for me to get this far with my accounts. I really appreciate all of you so much, and I'm really excited that you joined this journey with me, that you are watching and following along, that you are communicating with me and building a community around me playing with fiber and loving life, skates, lifestyle, all of that jazz, because this is only the beginning. We're only going up from here, okay? And so I'd love to get to know you. Make sure you comment if there's something that you feel, inclined to share. Like I said earlier, subscribe to my email because I love sending out newsletters about what I'm using, where you can find it, and how you can get the best deal on it. I'm a self-proclaimed budget baller. I ball on a budget. I almost never pay full price for anything, because supplies and actually making things with those supplies, two different things. So I have to make sure I'm spending my money wisely. Anyways, that's all I got for my random tangent and me rambling on. Thank you again a million times over so much for watching, so much for joining me and being part of the Playing with Fiber fam. And join in being creative and being proud of it. And with that being said, I will leave you until the next video. All right, friends, love you so much. Bye.